Hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here's Alban Fire. Um, a quick stream today because I have a gap between my lessons for an hour and 20 minutes. So I thought I wouldn't be sitting idle, waiting for my lessons to begin, and thought to go live instead. Yeah, so don't expect me to be for too long with you today, but at least I'll spend some time with you and we shall progress in the story some more. Uh, we had a long stream yesterday for 7 hours. Yeah, so adventure. Today is part 14. You know, I thought that maybe this shale quest is not something I want to prioritize. Instead, I would like maybe to go to the Brazilian forest. And the plan is that I want to make Wynn the battle mage, a battle mage, and also I want to get this champion specialization. So we'll be aiming at Wynn's improvement, and then we'll go to that Redcliffe village, and then to the village of Haven, or maybe vice versa. I'm not sure yet.
You have coins? Fine weapon and arms.
Okay, let's A. Show me what you've got. No garnets. The book I have already bought. And yeah, everything else is pretty much useless, unfortunately. So let's ignore the trader for now and go back to where we stopped. In the forest. What's there on the map? What's this? West Brazilian forest. I see. I wonder if there are any changes here on the map. I would suppose that no. We shall discover shortly. Again, all the abilities are turned off.
I shall.
Oh. What will happen if I summon the wolf now? Ooh, actually takes long. 1 tactic slots acquired. Fights alongside the party. I wonder how much time it can spend with us. And where can I set the tactic for the wolf? I see, I have to click directly. Behavior, aggressive. What's this? Howl. The dog lets out a loud howl, reducing the defense of all enemies nearby unless they pass a mental resistance check. The defense. Hero is ally. Status. Can't attack. Been attacked. No. Target of party member. Target of main character. And ally. Liliana is being attacked by melee attack. Action is jump to tactic 3. What's 3? That's interesting. Usability. Where is attack? Can it not attack? weapons. What? Switch to melee weapons? Where is auto attack? Weird. Okay, let's clear that. So, here it contains attack. So, again, Liliana is being attacked by a melee attack action. There is none. Because it's my ally. Alright, so enemy. Attacking party member. Liliana, action, attack. Yeah. And here it's how. Save preset. And does it mean that I can switch to 4, 5? What's this 4, 5? Disable. Drag to rearrange. It's also about the order of things, right? I think we have to prioritize this one. Winter's Grasp and Petrify. Heroic Aura should be the last one. Regeneration has to be prioritized. Rejuvenate. Stone Fist also has to be quite in priority after regen. Yeah, regen has to be applied later. This one has to be the first one. Summon the Wolf. Alistair. Threaten has to be the first one. Assault. And then you choose which one to go with. As for our main character, Punisher has to be the third one. Yeah, it's now better. Why Liliana
Ask me
has
anything.
such little stamina, I wonder. Does the wolf drain stamina? It looks like so. Looks like it does drain. So this gravestone is still inactive, right? I cannot do anything if I approach it. Yeah. For now it's just idle. We'll have to find out the way to activate it later. Let's go to the other side of the forest and see what it has for us. Gather your party and venture forward. East Brazilian Forest. Hellas. Oh, werewolves.
I shall do it. Quickly, we must fight!
Shadow. Werewolf. Where is my wolf? Happened
Skill
to
has
it.
won the day.
Liliana, where is your wolf? Not sure what happened to it.
Very well.
Injury
I shall do
kit, werewolf pelt, and some
is begun.
gold, less a spirit bomb. Maybe I need to sell all those bombs. Oh, Deniala. So remember that werewolves, that elf that asked for our help. So I'm going to ignore that Deniala. Because at the end of our playthrough, at the end of our quest line in the Brazilian forest, we'll be able to lift the spell from werewolves, and Deniala, I understand, will come back to normal, and so I'll just let her stay there. It's not an official way of playing the quest. I don't think we'll get any XP, but this way we are saving the poor elven lady from her awful fate. Yeah. I hope it's possible to pass by her without triggering the interaction. Gosh.
It's begun. Now we can...
That's it. I wonder how long the wolf stays with me. Is she over there? Yeah, the Nyla is over there. So we need to ignore this spot. More Hela. I guess there will be more werewolves now. No, just bears. Ooh. Done. Right. Bears are slain and overpowered. Deathroot.
There's something about this place that makes my skin crawl.
Most excellent!
And that's it.
It is begun.
What's there? An ogre. Another one. And that's it. Two ogres were killed in a second. Well done. Really, really well done. Got to loot the elf fruit. This ogre is lootable. Health poties, nice one. Some rubble.
Very well.
Blank vellum. This one, soul rot coating. Rubble. Spiked steel collar. Pile of bones. Dalish gloves, +1 dexterity. Pile of bones again. Gravestone. Deathroot. Chest. Liliana, that's for you to open.
On my way.
Dalthano. And charred corpse. Lesser health bodies. I understand we are fighting some revenant here, right? The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of Warden are carved into the surface. Disturb the wards. Legend of the Juggernaut. The arm of the Imperium is long. Once it reached even this forest in a time when the barbarian tribes of the Clane still ruled the land. The Tevinter Magisters fought to take it from them inch by inch, if need be, using terrible magic. Magister Harak brought an army to this forest, led by Alaric, his friend and general. For Alaric, Harak fashioned a suit of the finest armor, infused it with lyrium and his own blood magic, and named it Juggernaut after the unstoppable giant golems guarding the gates of Minrathous. Thus armed, did Alaric win many victories against the Clane. Just checking if the stream is okay. When defeat came, it came from within. Alaric's own lieutenants rose up against him, jealous of the favor he had curried with the Magisters and eager to take the Juggernaut armor from him. Alaric was slain, and as each successor gained the armor, the other lieutenants turned against him instead. The Tevinter outpost fell to vicious infighting. In a fury, Magister Harag voyaged to the outpost and slew the last 3 lieutenants. The Clane, however, were already approaching the outpost in force. The barbarian chieftain of the Clane desired the fabled armor himself, and even with all his power, Harag couldn't hope to stand against them all. Instead, Harag used the last of his own life force to cast a spell of blood magic that bound demons to the bodies of the 3 dead lieutenants, as well as the as Heroc's own lifeless corpse. These bound revenants hid the pieces of the Juggernaut armor, and although the barbarians sacked the outpost, the chieftain found neither the armor nor the revenants. The Juggernaut armor's legend lives on, and more than one brave soul has ventured into the depths of the Brazilian forest in search, never to return. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. So that's what we are after now. Let's begin with the Devouring Skeleton, the Archer. No, not the Archer actually. Where are we going? Where are they going? And one down. The Revenant is still standing, of course. Do we still have any creatures attacking us? No.
Now we do battle.
When we can use some Lyrium, I think.
And me, there is no glory in bloodshed. I think we work well together.
Yeah, that was well done. We managed to kill the Revenant without loading the game. Juggernaut plate boots, massive boots. A lot of fire resistance. Okay. Alistair, I think I'll give you those boots because they will fit your armor. Quest updated. Quest updated. You have recovered one of the items hidden in the forest by the Tevinter mage. The others are still out there. Yeah, let's proceed. Why is the wolf not regenerating his
It shall be done.
health? An Aryan, look at that. That's an Aryan. Win, can you see that?
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Aneirin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
We could stay longer if you wish it. Win.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Aneirin.
And on you.
This is a very hasty conversation, I should say. I expected something much bigger. That's all? Aneirin has long since forgiven Wynne for her harsh treatment of him. Wynne and Aneirin talked and she seems finally at peace. Really? That fast? Okay, I guess. Aneirin's token. Resistance. Electricity, nature, and spirit. Might give it to Liliana, maybe. Yeah, maybe to Liliana. That will take away one her cunning point, but that she has in plenty, and she will have more protection. Yeah. And as for my character, I should be wearing Guildmaster's belt, right? Because I need points. A chest. I need attributes, I mean. What's that sound? Uh-huh. Hermit. And a tree stump here.
I shall do it.
Oh, I just remembered one thing. Damn it. I should have... Okay, I'll come back here in a moment. What to... I just have... I forgot that I had to take the items from Soldier's Peak to trade, I think. I'm expecting some trees to attach me here. I'm right.
As you say.
Wayne got unconscious.
Begun.
Diana got unconscious. Very strange fight. Very slow. Looks like we all were stunned. Weird. Mythal's Blessing. Plus 1% to melee critical chance and 10% to crit healing effects received. Mythal, the Great Protector. Elgar'nan had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elgar'nan sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun nothing could grow. She whispered to Elgar'nan the truth and pleaded with him to release his father, but Elgar'nan's pride was great and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Mythal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Elgar'nan's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elgar'nan went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elgar'nan said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed. And so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elgar'nan and Mythal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, and a pale reflection of the sun true glory. From the tale of Mythal's touch, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralathrian clan of the Dalish Elves. It's like the second part of that legend. Father against son. What's this? That's the mist, right? Forest barrier. Huh?
I do not think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
At the beginning where? So the hermit is over there. Here we have those wild trees. So we are going now back to the original Brazilian location. We have to deal with the Revenant. If we can, then we are going to the Soldier's Peak From the soldier's peak, I'm collecting all the artifacts. Then I'm returning to the hermit. And from that hermit, I'm going to the great oak that speaks in rhymes. And from there, we are going to the ruins of the elven tribes, or whatever folk, whatever peoples lived here. Disturb the tombstone. Go attack the archer.
No quarter shall be given.
Okay. Let's go fight the next creature. Let's start with this archer. Done. Now Fang Skeleton. Oh, the mage is done for. Excellent. So there's only the Revenant to... Liliana, it would be wiser for you to stay away.
Yes. Enough. Away with you.
Suddenly Revenants are not that strong anymore. I'm quite surprised. Maybe it's Alistair that I have to thank for that. Because he's really tanking creature. Now, what does this one have? Juggernaut Helm. +1 armor, +10 mental resistance. Quest updated. I recovered 2 of the items hidden in the forest by the Tevente mage. 2 more remain. Alistair, what do you think of this helm? +1 armor, +10 mental resistance. Not bad. Not bad. Alistair is growing cooler and cooler. And where are the other 2 pieces, I wonder? Maybe they are in the ruins there. Wrong way. Yeah, it's a shame that I had forgotten about the things at the soldier's peak. But on the other hand, it's just another chance to travel and maybe face some encounters. What's unpleasant is that I'll have to run through the Dalish encampment once again, because I cannot travel directly from the forest onto the world map. I don't have that much time for running, but we have what we have. Might check on Verathorn.
It is good to see.
Bartering, what can I buy from him? Something that I missed before. Nothing, right? Nothing. Gather your party, travel to the soldier's peak. Will I have any encounters now? So far, so good. Nobody attacked. Party storage chest. Aod, Yoseris, Verathorn's amulet, memory band, Dalish gloves. Great silver bowl, the tail of Iloran. Okay, I'll take all of those. Levi, hi.
What can I do?
Show me what you've got. Just to refresh my memory. Health poultices and what about that Mikhail Dryden?
Warden?
Heavy metal shield. Heavy plate armor. Dragon bone. Dragon thorn. Sylvan wood. Yeah, all generic armor and weapons. Now we need to go to the camp to heal ourselves, remove all the debuffs from our characters, and now back to the forest.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm. I need to equip Euceris and no, I'm not interested in trading with this dwarf. I have everything I need already. Yeah, about equipping the second weapon set. Sorry, I sneezed. So, yeah, I want to equip Euceris and our Hey, what do you mean? Ah, Euceris is two-handed. Really now? Well, then it has to be sold. Duncan's dagger is against dragons too. Nine, 107, 29, 24. 24, 27. Interesting that if I put Awatha the first, Duncan's dagger the second. Oh no, it's actually good. So, but my basic set is better. Much better. This will be like against dragons. Maybe. Because it gives me resistance against dragons, against fire damage. Yeah. On the other hand, current ones are just very strong weapons. And not that I... So I mean, if I have the best weapons equipped already, will swap into some other weapon set actually help me? I'm not sure. Maybe I have to just sell. But Duncan's dagger is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was very close to making a big mistake. That werewolf has to leave. Beautiful waterfall. And we go to the hermit. The momentum is turned off, maybe because I was messing with the weapons. Put down your swords, you're running too slowly. Thank you. Yeah, the mad hermit is somewhere there. Exactly. Let's make a hard save.
It has begun.
It appears someone has dug a hole beneath the stump, leading to a tiny and filthy cave of sorts. Obviously, the hermit sleeps in there. There also appears to be a small cubby hole within the body of the trunk itself. It is filled with mud, twigs, and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Okay, let's leave the tree stump alone.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Hold on, old man. I want to ask you a few things.
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will it do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
Okay. You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know. Are you mocking me?
This is ridiculous.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
How do you enter the center of the forest? Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn? Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
What about the book?
And what do you have to trade for the book?
Coin?
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about?
A book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Archons of the Imperium. Archon Derinius of Tevinter journeyed deep into the lightless realm of the dwarves and there forged the covenant with Andrin Stonehammer, lord of the Dwarven Empire. As a symbol of their pact, Andrin gave the Archon a pair of rings, one that shone like the evening star and one as luminous as the dawn. So long as the rings were united, Derinius need fear nothing, for the friendship of the dwarves is a mighty sword and shield. The Archon wore the rings of dawn and dusk for 20 years, never removing them, and when he died they were cut from his fingers by magisters squabbling over his vacant throne, then separated and finally lost, from a book formerly in the possession of a hermit. Items received. This book. And what do I do with it?
What's this now? You again?
Questions?
Nay. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is...
Sons.
But it is your turn to...
I want to load and instead trade for the helm. Hi, sir.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Not... Ask a question and you'll get a question. Wouldn't I have to ask...
Isn't
Would you know a
first
question if...
a mock-
I don't know. No fair bringing... I think it is your turn to
Do you
ask, is
have
it?
anything to
Let's see.
trade?
I'll trade you an acorn.
For the
And what do
helmet?
you have to trade for the helmet?
This book on
Elven...
elven
There.
history.
Now that's done. What else have you got on your...
I should go. What's the helmet? Ancient Elven Helm. 25% spirit resistance. Tier 4. Boring. The book is better. I mean, it fills our codex.
Oh dear. Ask a question and you'll get a... Wouldn't I have to ask... Would you know a question? I don't know. No fair bringing mages. I think it is your turn. Let's see.
Trade.
I'll trade.
For the
And what
book.
do you have to trade?
Gold,
Coin?
Book of
There.
Elven History.
Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, hmm?
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes. What is your name?
You may call me Sunset.
Aha. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who is they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. Ha ha! I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. Ha ha! I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you?
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me something else?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in the town of Hyever, far to the east. In my family estate in the north. In the north? Okay, Hyever, I guess.
So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
So you live in this tree stump.
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Okay, ask me something?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Can't you tell?
If I could tell, I wouldn't have to ask you now, would I? Do you have the knowledge or not?
I do.
Ah, I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Huh? Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Ah, suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me something else?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. What is your relationship with your father?
My father is dead.
Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father. I knew I would trip you up sooner or later. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
How do I enter the center of the forest?
It's where the wolfmen have their lair, but the trees will block the path. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how.
And how do you fool them?
Oh my, now that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Are you talking about the rhyming oak?
You know of it? Good. That makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one.
I'm not going to kill some oak tree because you asked me to.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Tree stump.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Try to enter the small cave. You try to squeeze into the small opening, but it's too small for even a child to fit into. How the hermit enters is a mystery. Reach into the cubby hole. You put your hand into the mud and feel around. You find something and grab onto it. You feel something else moving around in the mud and it stabs your hand painfully as you yank your prize out.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Okay, a fight ensues. Greater Rage Demon. Ooh, not bad. And the first person to talk to me today is a bot. Of course. Of course. Not that surprising, but that's also alright. I think we should deal with the Rage Demons first. Slot received, I guess that's cool. Liliana. Why are we frozen? What's going on? Ah, it's already done. It's over. Quest updated. You obtained the Grand Oak's lost acorn from the tree stump near the mad hermit who lives in the forest. Greater health poties, lyrium potion, magic stuff, common clothing, dream, sever, garnet, and some little coin. Garnet, perfect. This tree stump. There is nothing there that is worth of our time, the game says. So, Anarian, what do you have to comment about the
Welcome
accident?
back. Is there something I can do for you?
Could you tend to my wounds?
Of course. Let me see.
Thanks. We're healed up. If we had anything bad
Welcome back.
happening, it's over.
Is there something I can do for you?
Why didn't you stay with the Dalish?
I did for some years. The tribe made me feel very welcome, as though I were a lost child. They taught me elven magics and told me the old stories. But I wasn't one of the Dalish, no more than I was a circle mage. I owe them much, and so I stay close by, but I do not count myself among their number. My home is out here in the forest with the trees and animals. I learned to listen to them, and they taught me well.
You know about Wynn's condition, don't you?
Yes, she mentioned it. It is quite a miracle, isn't it?
Why do you think it happened?
I cannot explain it. Perhaps the spirit felt she had a task to perform, one last apprentice to teach. She is spending her last days in your company, helping you in your quest. Perhaps this is what she feels she needs to do.
So you're not angry at Wynn anymore?
I don't bear grudges. And it was Wynn who showed me that the circle wasn't really where I was supposed to be. She is a good person with a noble heart. She always tries to do what she thinks is best for others. She tried so hard with me, I could tell. Unfortunately, I wasn't listening, and all she knew to do back then was yell more. I forgave her many years ago. It's a shame she carried that guilt for so long.
Right. About Wynn's
Yes, she
condition
mentioned it.
again.
It is quite a miracle, isn't it?
Is there anything you can do for her?
What happened to Wynne is certainly proof that the gods look favorably upon her. It is not my place to tamper with this. I cannot explain it. She
Right,
is
I
spending
see.
her last...
I should go. Take care, Anarion. You're a fine man. Wait, what? Maleficars? What? Wait, what? When did they come there? Excuse me?
You are not welcome here.
For real? I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collective?
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
We must not
That's apparently a bug.
exhaust our supplies.
When? How? Ooh, not bad. Not bad. So I did get knocked out after all. What on earth happened? Quest updated. You have slain the Maleficarum. Return to the Mages Collective for your reward. I don't really understand why they weren't there in the first place when I came. Okay,
Welcome back.
could you
Is there something I can...
tend to my wounds? Thank you very much. You are very kind. No more injuries. Perfect, perfect. Maleficar. Black Hand Gauntlets and Spirit Shard. Impressive. This location is very saturated, as you can see. Very saturated. Now we are going to the oak tree. We'll give it its acorn. Stop running slowly, please. Relax. I mean, come on. No! Don't drink any potions, damn it. Momentum. Now relax. Just run, okay?
I shall do it.
Thanks. The Great Oak. And after that, we are going to... We're going to... Where? Maybe we'll proceed to the labyrinth. Mm-hmm. Here is the Great Oak, landmark tree. Any tombstones, by the way, that I might have missed? No? Doesn't look like that. So let's talk to the tree.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn, you sick?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Leveled up, items received, quest updated. Oak branch, +1 magic, +2 constitution, +10% nature damage. I suppose it's not gonna be worth it to put that stuff to Wynn's hand. I think she has a better one. Can I talk to the tree?
Greetings to thee once again. Thou hast not yet left the forest, then?
No, not yet. We can level up. I think I'm going to use dexterity. Maybe 2 points in dexterity, 1 point in strength. Strength contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. But what about chances to hit? Weird. Anyway. What next? Survival, trap making, stealing, combat tactics, poison making. I'm not sure. Survival grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Or combat tactics. Trap making. If I take poison making, I guess I'll be able to finally use coatings, right? Yeah. I'll be able to use coating. So let's keep that. I suppose it's going to be relatively useful. Venture forth, and then we're going to, you know, I want to check now that glade with the Revenant, where the Revenant was and where the Maleficarum were, just because I'm very curious now whether it will have somebody else again. There are red dots on the map, so let's inspect who those red dots are. Bandits, really.
It's begun.
Really, so many bandits.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Now we do battle. Get off! As you say.
Funny how... Stop flying away from me, damn it. How the... Funny how the forest transforms, you know? There was a hermit, now there are bandits.
I shall do it.
Place is
As you
cursed.
say.
Always attracts some bad
begun.
attention. And an Aryan,
Welcome back. Is there...
and there is an Aryan who just constantly chills here without paying any heed to what's going on. Maleficarum, Revenants, Bandits. a weird hermit. And Nirin doesn't care about that. Quite shocking. But on the other hand, I should be happy that I had a chance to get some extra XP for whom? For Win. Win is gonna be leveling up soon, I guess, so let's pass through the barrier. Swift runner there.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well. But you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I've got no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Don't tell me you're fighting. Really?
Careful now.
Come on. Sukwana will cancel the fight if I hurt him enough. Yeah. Okay. I killed a rabid werewolf, but that's alright. The rabid one is okay. Onyx demon statuette. Carved out of onyx and elf fruit. Couple of chests. Elf flight arrow. Has a chance to stun. Short bow. White wood. Okay. It's quite symbolic that we now have a wolf with us. And gravestone. Familiar warden runes are carved into this tombstone. Disturb the wards. Who do we kill first? Let's kill the archer. Archer is done for. Let's go kill this one now.
Don't be a fool.
Who next? Archer once again. And Revenant is the final one standing. Alistair, don't die please.
Come, let us end this. Send me. Very well.
Next attack. What is he doing?
Fight. Let us do it quickly.
Revenant. Oh no, Liliana, please don't fall.
I am powerful.
Liliana, just go away, okay? Can you...
Make a splash!
Enough.
And that's it. Where we have succeeded. Skeleton archer is
As you
lootable.
say.
Longbow. And the Revenant is flying in the air. Impressive, impressive.
I shall do it.
Juggernaut plate gloves. Again, resistances. Alistair, what do you think of the gloves? +4 armor and resistance. I don't know. What if I put them on? That doesn't count as a full armor set, so let's keep the gloves that we had before. Final piece remains to be found. A gatekeeper, sir.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Attack the lady, they're saying. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Let's do exactly that. Ruins, upper level. Here we go.
Is this an elven place? Did the elves live underground, just like the dwarves?
Why not?
It shall be done.
Fire arrows. And some pile of filth and rubble. I'm expecting some undead, I think. No, werewolves. Why are you attacking
It is
me?
begun.
Dear werewolves. No need for that. Don't want to assault you. Some quartz. Some rubble. Again quartz. A door. Where do I go from here? Who knows? Who knows? Let's inspect this passage, the one that is open. Lair of the werewolves. Liliana, can you open the door? Of course not, right? The werewolves have barred the door from the other side. Has been blocked. Explore the ruins to find another way into the lair and to Witherfang. I see. The door has been barred. No chance to enter officially. Let's see. This one is inaccessible, even though the game shows that it is. You found a secret door. Huh. That's how it works. Very funny. Darmisu.
As you say.
And fire arrows. No, for real? That's how it worked? Like in some old games of the past, you just approach the door and the game tells you found the secret door. That's ridiculous.
I shall do it.
Oh, true labyrinth. Now, where do I go? Oh, they're both dead ends, so I can just explore. Not sure
begun.
if peacefully. I still expect some spiders to fall on my head, so let's make the volume less just in case. Spiders, the undead, I don't know, all that kind of vermin. So far it's been peaceful. Not sure how long. Here we go.
Come, let us end this. Very well.
Oh, come on. Stop using webs on me. More and more spiders.
It shall be done.
Let's use whirlwind. Quite effective. Oh no, no, stop. Poor Alistair, I'm sorry. Crazy attack. Frost rock. Okay, spiders have been dealt with. What next? There's a passageway there, a passageway here. Cocoons. Bones. Iron ring. Iron ring again. Elixir of grounding.
Very well.
Iron ring. Who locks those chests anyway? Dalish gloves. Once more. And that's a passage, right? No? It's not a passage, it's a fake passage. For spiders to crawl through. I was expecting them to do that, but they didn't.
It shall be done.
Some coins again. Another passage going down. Oh, excuse me. What was that noise? Saving game. Gosh, I don't like
I
it.
think there's something ahead. Something big.
Something big. Maybe not now. Maybe not now. Maybe later. About this place. Pile of bones. Cocoon and another
I shall
one
do it.
with coins. Liliana, could you please open the chest? Splint mail gloves. There should be a very important place that I'm looking for. Where the hell is it? Don't understand. Secret door here. I see. So the only way is forward. It's not the final location then, it's just a
Trap right ahead.
trap. Have to load the game. Wait, did I save after I looted? I think I did. Liliana, could you please go forward for me?
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Look how many there are.
Trap right ahead.
Okay, can we... Can we disable the traps without
I'll do.
triggering any cutscenes? I wonder. Trap disarmed. That's already 2.
Trap right ahead.
And one more trap over there. Okay, already many traps were disarmed. Level up for win. And one more trap. Can I disarm it without? I see, cannot. That's alright. I will not I don't want to spoil. I already kinda spoiled, but I can wait until next stream. So Win has to level up. Let's give her like 2 points into willpower. 1 point into willpower. 2 points into magic. Next level, expert combat training. Next will be her mass rejuvenation, maybe. I don't know, I'll need to think what to give her. Maybe I'll just keep the points, as I'm not sure. As well as the tactic slot, she will have to preserve until we get a clearer understanding of her development path. And I'm having a deja vu, by the way. Interesting. So, let's make a save. Ruins upper level. And yeah, so that has been 1 hour and 16 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. If you have, of course, my regards to those on YouTube. And yeah, I'll be going back, as I told you yesterday, on the first occasion that I can. And yeah, take care. Have a wonderful weekend once again, and see you. Cheers.